Doubles and coffee. Here's another reason why Rowley had to circumvent the democratic process in the PNM. He could not face the convention. He could not put Smallpin up to be duly elected one man, one vote. Not only because Stuart Smallpin, young, is elitist, had just come, unqualified and totally incompetent in every portfolio that he's held, but he's a Rowley. He's a mini-me of Rowley. He's a clone of Rowley. He's as dishonest as Rowley. He spews lies without even flinching. Stuart Smallpin Young has given you all another example of why he's not fit for office, not fit to lead the PNM, and Lord alone knows where Rowley found that Smallpin from. In the energy conference, Stuart Smallpin Young, who met Rowley in Emailgate, defending the indefensible lies upon lies. That's where they met. That's where they became close. That's where they became soulmates, in defending Emailgate lies of Rowley, the most disgraceful parliamentary act in the history of the Commonwealth by any high-ranking official in the parliament. That is who Stuart Smallpin Young is. And I'm going to quote here for you the lies that he spewed from his mouth, from a prepared text, from a speech that was written, vetted, double-checked, that he read before. And he got up on a podium at the energy conference in front of the world, in front of the media, in front of his rich friends who had benefited from Rowley and his dotishness. I use the word dotishness, but somebody benefited from all of their deals and their negotiations face-to-face, without public servants, without corporate governance, without procurement legislation. Somebody benefited, but it wasn't the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This man got up in the energy conference, and let me quote for you what took place. At the energy conference on Monday, February 10, 2025, the Minister of Energy and Energy Affairs, midway into his speech, paused and grinned and said as follows: "There was absolutely no fabrication work taking place at TOFCO between 2009 to 2017. None. From 2009 to 2017, there was no fabrication work taking place at the TOFCO yard. It was this government, when we came in September 2015, that repeatedly advocated to the boardrooms in London and The Hague and Houston to use our local fabrication yard. Unfortunately, due to the strong relationship that we built, work restarted at TOFCO in 2017. That is what this man said. The truth and the facts are that under Kevin Ramnarine and Kamla Prasad-Bissessar, not only were bid rounds successful across the board, but that TOFCO plan, that TOFCO platform, the biggest platform ever fabricated in this part of the world, began in 2015, early. The Minister of Energy then, Kevin Ramnarine, toured, go and check the media, toured the beginning of the fabrication, toured TOFCO in June 2015. There was no election till September 2015. The platform was constructed and completed in January 2017. The thing is huge. It takes a long time to build, to fabricate, to make. It took 2 years nearly fully to complete. This pathological liar called Stuart Young says that there was no work whatsoever, and it was the PNM that came in, and the construction started in 2017. All total blatant lies. Now think about this: an energy conference, a prepared speech, fraught with lies from this clown called Smallpin. That's why Rowley has to protect him. That's why Rowley wants to push him forward. This is the fool that has been negotiating face-to-face. He boasted in London and The Hague. Why he didn't add Venezuela, Maduro, Delcy, Astrobal Chavez, PDVSA, back and forth to Venezuela 13 times? Why he didn't add in all of that? These are the people that you elect, and then you try to let them call other people corrupt when they have enough red flags to make a whole tribe carnival band or a poison band coming down the road with 8,000 masqueraders, each of them with red flag because of Rowley and Smallpin and the PNM. They have interlocking directorships. They don't allow permanent secretaries and public servants to do the work. There are no boards for procurement, no evaluation committees, no invitation to tender. These two clowns go all over the world meeting with rich people, goods and service providers, talking to them face to face, without minutes of meetings, without records, without public servants. Do you know what that means? That is an opportunity to steal. That is bad corporate governance. That is old thief process. That is without procurement. No procurement, legislation, process, principles, finance rules would allow that. Ministers procuring, drinking scotch and eating shrimps. And then this man stands up in an energy conference where the rich people clap because he said that he and Rowley love the country so much after they've decimated the energy sector. The people who clap are the ones who have abused this country's rights, the ones who have made billions of dollars, thousands of millions of dollars of profit by the negotiation done by Smallpin and Rowley signed off on, whether it's Houston 2017, whether it's the Atlantic LNG deal, whether it is deals that bankrupt Point Lipsas and cause plans to shut down. You know who suffers? All the workers who lost their jobs. You know who suffers? The workers' families who lost their jobs. You know who suffers? All the fence line communities and all the subsidiary services and small contractors. You know who suffers? All the restaurants and bars in the area in the Southwest Peninsula. You know who suffers? All the gardeners and all the people who provide services to people down there, the nail tech and the hairdressers. And these people who benefit sit down in the Hyatt and clap Rowley and Smallpin, two lying failures who have decimated the energy sector like never before. All of a sudden now, they're not talking dragon. They're talking, oh, deep water bids have just gone out. They sent out 2 rounds of bids in the last 6 years. And only 3 out of 17 and 2 out of 11 were taken up by companies and nothing has happened yet. They now set out a whole new set of bids. And all of these blocks look like they belong to Tobago more than Trinidad. That is why they don't want to give Tobago no self-governance. But KAMLA and the UNC will deal with that Tobago self-governance issue in a meaningful manner when we get inside there and become the next government of Trinidad and Tobago. They're now talking about bid rounds that just gone out. They ain't received nothing but a whole speech of hope after 9 years of total failure, 9.5 years of collapse, 9.5 years of the energy sector industry shutting down, 9.5 years of which the last 7 years there's been no refinery, job losses across the board, rig days down, it knows foreign exchange. And these people stand up there with arrogance. But go and look at the video. Go and look at Smallpin as he stands up there lying through his teeth to the energy conference, to the media and to the world. Go and look at it. I go share it for all you too. He is just like Rowley. Smallpin may even be worse than Rowley because he just come, he just start, and he just learning to lie. Rowley lying since 1969. So when all you vote, all you check and see who all you're voting for. Some a PNM at him, now fresh start. I say yes, it just fresh, same lie, but it's just a younger liar. Bless.